I wanted to do a little video on the Dustin Turpin Strife that I recently acquired. This is one of the three knives that Dustin documented the work in progress on Instagram, and it was really fun to watch the work in progress, the photos, the descriptions of what he was doing. He just led everyone through step by step how he was creating these knives. And then I think it was probably about halfway through when he contacted me and asked me if I wanted to get one of the three. Anyway, feel very fortunate to have this because it is absolutely mind-blowingly awesome. It feels great. It's 7 ounces. It feels very substantial. It feels, it has a presence to it that just grabs you. At least it grabbed me. The workmanship is just absolutely flawless. The way the CF and the bolsters come together is just perfect. The carbon fiber, the milling, it looks like it's actually 2 pieces in, like one smaller piece, a thin piece underlying another piece, but it's just one piece. It's just kind of like an optical illusion. It's really amazing. It's very smooth. The edges are very nicely chamfered, not so that you would see like, a flat edge, but just really nicely rounded, so it's very comfortable in the hand. Clip is fabulous. It's very firm. It has this little sort of a hook on it, so it really stays well in the pocket, and when you pull it out, that little thing kind of grabs the pocket edge, so you have to overcome that. So it's real secure in the pocket. This is his back spacer, which is really cool. Just adds a nice touch. And what's really amazing is that the back spacer comes up like this, and then it has to, you can see it in there, and it just lines up perfectly with the blade. So the blade is just absolutely perfectly centered. I mean, there's just no, it's just amazing. It's just, they line up absolutely perfectly. So that's just that's just the handles details. Oh, also the milling that he did on the screws is really cool, and he showed how he was doing that on Instagram, and I thought that was really cool. But it's just a really nice touch. So flipping it out is a great, it's an amazing experience because it comes out so hard. The detent, I think, is very strong. So you have to sort of, when you overcome the detent, by the time you overcome it, the strength that you're putting into the flipper just makes the blade fly right out. And it's not really hard to push down or anything, but it's just there's no way you can sort of half flip this out, right? Some knives you're flipping it out and you kind of goes partially, and you have to sort of pull it back really hard just to make sure you get enough momentum to flip it out. But this thing, no, this thing, if it's going to come out, it's going to go all the way. I mean, that's like trying as little as possible for me. Just overcoming the detent, it just comes out like that. I mean, if you want to really do it hard, you can really slam it out if you want, but you don't need to. Yeah, so the blade is absolutely gorgeous, incredibly sharp, and he does this really cool acid washing on it. I mean, I acid